a lot of my morning looking up manga and stuff. I don't know. I want to I want to watch things that are a bit grittier and read things that are a bit like grittier, darker because October, fall is coming. So I've been into that. Yeah. I actually okay. I watched the first episode of that Wednesday show the other day because I, I've heard about it, and I'm not gonna lie, it felt like Monster High. If it was like dark. So I thought it was cool. It's kind of weird. Like, I didn't expect there to be blood and stuff and cussing, because it feels like it's for kids. Let me fix. There we go. It does. It feels like it's for kids. So it felt kind of weird. It's very odd. To be fair, I watched Teen Wolf and stuff when I was a bit younger, I'd say, and that show is honestly, it has some scary parts. Like you may not know that, but it actually has some spooky parts to it. It's kind of strange. You'd never know. You'd never know. I didn't hate the Wednesday show though. It was kind of, I don't know. It just felt like kind of an entertaining watch. I don't know. In the Teen Wolf show, there was this, like, it's hard to explain, but in the Teen Wolf show, there's this there's like actual monsters, and one of them is this reptile guy, and they make his face like pop out and be scary. So thank you. Seriously, they do. They make it spooky. I don't know why. I think X-Files is scary a little bit. Is that dumb? I think it is. I think it can be a little spooky. I remember when I used to watch Teen Wolf, I would also watch John Benjamin Has a Van, because I think Teen Wolf would come on first and then John Benjamin, and I would watch and that's what I remember about Teen Wolf, is also watching John Benjamin Has a Van. Good show, by the way, good show. Those shows are definitely a little spooky. Don't you joke around with me, okay? They are. They've got spooktacular moments, okay? They do. They've got spooks. They do. Very spooky. Just, I think. Eto ble. Do you think the two main characters in X-Files are attractive? So thank you for this song. I've heard that they were both voted the most attractive people of the time. So, I don't know. I think about that because you look back and, like, Oh, in a sense, compared to people now, they look, and I'm not saying this is from me, but they look a little regular compared to people now. Because they've got like blown out bee stung lips. So, I think that's so interesting. Yeah, it's true. One thing I'll say is I don't think, unless you have very small lips, like very small lips, I think the lip filler look is bad. But when I say very small, I mean like you you don't look like you have a top lip at all. Like at all. I'm saying like when your mouth is just straight on, it's just a line. That's it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, I don't know. I think a lot of people look better as they are. Even even bad teeth look good too. Bad in quotations. I don't know, I like to look at people's faces and stuff. And then I see how people look now. I'm like, whoa, it's so different. Because I've been watching a lot of older stuff compared to like some of this newer stuff now. And it's so crazy. But I think the two main characters in X-Files are like so attractive. I do. I think they are. I think I think her red hair is so freaking pretty. So pretty. Beautiful. Hello. So pretty. I think everyone was so pretty way back then. So beautiful. I hate to say it. I tried to watch a little bit of that Love Island show. And because I've seen people say like, oh my god, this girl is freaking beautiful on there. And it's not true. It's not true. It's like, oh my god, she needs to get with whatever, I don't know. It's so weird. It reminds me of when I used to play these like doll maker games online when I was a kid. Thank you. I made Spanish rice yesterday. What the heck? So good. But I used to play, they were called these doll maker games, but they were pixels. Okay, they were specifically pixelated, like, and you made them look kind of like brats, kind of. It's hard to explain. This was from like a long time ago, and you'd make like the hottest girl and everything like that. That's what it reminds me of. Even the guys, because you could dress up like a guy on there, and the guys always had like the really fake really fake muscles, like plastered on, and that's what they look like. It's so funny. It's so bad. It's like, I don't know. I always think of what's his name? Ziz. We're all gonna make it, bros. You know. And I think of him. He's cool though, but oh my gosh, poor guy. He was cool though. He was cool because he was positive. Yeah. It was difficult for him. That's why I also hope you never try to um, maintain something unrealistic for yourself. Mm-hmm. And you are careful with your health. But he was cool. Mm-hmm. I I listen to a lot of hardstyle and Frenchcore and like music like that, and they always put Ziz dancing in it, like at one part, at least one part, every time. Because it's supposed to be workout music. So they always put that. That's so funny. I listen to this Frenchcore music called like they're called like Killer Clowns, and they always put like a clown laugh music. And the music is good, but do you ever have like do you ever have, do you ever have some like music where it's a good song? Okay, clowncore is good too. It's funny. Do you ever have a good song? Okay, but there's one part in it that is just so embarrassing, and you can't send it to anybody because when you do, you imagine like they're gonna hear that part and be like, "What the heck? That's embarrassing. You like that?" It's like, it sucks. It really sucks. I've learned to just like get over that, but sometimes when I play music on streams, I I like have to skip some part of it because I'm so embarrassed. There's like I remember I was sending this song to my friend, and I was sending it to her, and I didn't know she knew the song previously. I was like, "Oh, like check this song out." And there's a part in the beginning of the song where they do like an Alvin and the Chipmunks voice as like an announcer, the very beginning, and I like skipped that part, and she immediately replied, "Why'd you skip that part when you sent it to me?" I was like, "'Cause it's embarrassing." Seriously. It's Halle Kelly. Which Halle Kelly song? You might know. You might know if you visualize it. I forgot which one. It's not Otakade Summer. It's a different Halle Kelly song. Peace, unity, love, and having fun. That one. It has a little chipmunk voice at the beginning, and it's like, "Hey everybody." Yeah, it can be hard. I played it on stream, and I have to skip the beginning because I can't do it. I can't. It makes me so embarrassed. Oh, it makes me so embarrassed. Even like I'm thinking about it now, and I feel, I feel so embarrassed. The one Doechi song? What's that anxiety song? Oh, that song is so cringe. Yippee! Thank you for this up. Yippee! I get embarrassed on other people's behalves with like certain songs. Am I moisturized within my lane? Yes. That's my cheek. See? Feels like a baby. Yep. Hello. 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 I just had deja vu. I had deja vu, and in my deja vu, wait, what the heck? I had deja vu, and I think somebody sent like a mean comment, and then I just started screaming into the mic. That won't happen. That won't happen. Don't worry. No, I won't. I won't. I don't care. I don't care. I was gonna do the freak on a leash. The freak on a leash. No. Freak on a leash. Freak. Freak it out. What's that? No. What would you do if you know how ice cream trucks exist? Why are there no food trucks in general that drive around neighborhoods, like ice cream trucks for like tacos or hot dogs or something? Why don't they do that? You ever think about that? Okay, kids get ice cream and stuff like that, but what the heck? Why don't regular food trucks drive around neighborhoods? What? What do you mean? What kind of food truck would you like? What would you like? I think tacos. Everyone always liked tacos. Or a pizza truck. Or oh my gosh. Ramen truck. I think tacos would be the best. I think so. With a taco, you can just have it pre-made. Tacos aren't that hard to make. Or pizza, because all you gotta do is heat it up. They can drive around, have them already made, and have the slices made, and then there. That would be awesome. Or there can be elote. Elote. You've never had proper tacos? Try find a really good place and try birria tacos. Yeah, those are the best. Whenever I make elote, I make it in a cup. Elote in a cup. And I think that's the best. I cut it off and then I make it myself. But I'm bad because I really like I like my red dye 40 with elote. Takoyaki truck. Takoyaki. But takoyaki is so hot. So hot. I like the red dye 40 on elote. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I do. I really do. So I had takoyaki. I was looking around to find a restaurant, and I didn't want to go where my mom was going. So I was like, I'll find a ramen place. And this was like years ago. So I tried takoyaki for the first time, and it was melting, but the squid inside was still frozen, and it was like the worst thing ever. It was really bad. And I was like, oh, maybe it's not for me. And I waited so long to get that food, and it was really bad. I was like, oh, I guess I don't like it. Because a thing I do is if I if I want to try food for the first time, I'll usually get it at like a restaurant that specializes in it, so I can be like, oh, here's a vague understanding, and that's what I try, so I can know how to taste to make it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it sucked. It sucked. Mm-hmm. Have you ever tried a really, really good, totomate? What is it called? Like a really good Korean place that has banchans, which are like their side dishes, and when you try everything, they make it so well that like everything is good and you have to look up what it is. So I had a kelp noodle salad and it was so good. It's like macaroni salad, but not as high in calories, and it's so good. So I've opted to start making it for myself as like a side dish. Mm-hmm. But I always make so much food that a lot of it goes bad before I can eat it. It sucks. Because in my mind, I'm like, yes, I'm gonna have this so often and do this, but then I don't eat that much. So yeah, it's usually how it goes. Well, the worst part is when you make stuff, you sometimes have to make a large portion to make up for like food going bad and things like that. So, yeah, that's why. So I just kind of see it in my fridge, and then it's just bad. It's like, oh, okay, never mind. So that's why I have a lot of pickled stuff. Mm-hmm. Lots of pickled stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh, and that reminds me. Okay, this is very weird. Don't. Well, it is weird, but I made homemade apple butter the other day accidentally because I had leftovers, and when I smelled it after like using it, it kind of, this is weird, but it kind of smells a little bit like my body odor. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but it had this weird, like, good smell, and it was kind of nice. And I was like, wait a sec, it kind of smells like my sweat a little bit. Sometimes. Sometimes. I don't know what's wrong with me. I looked it up because I think sometimes, okay, maybe I have diabetes. Maybe I have diabetes or something. But it's from all of the energy drinks and the fake sugar. Um, and like spice stuff I consume. So I just kind of smell a little like that sometimes. But it's good. It's good. It's because I eat a lot of cinnamon and some cardamom and stuff, as well as fake sugar. So sometimes, um, I think I smell odd sometimes, odd, and it depends. It depends. It's depends on what I eat, because I eat a lot of fruit and spices, so I don't know. It's a weird stank, but maybe maybe it's only if I'm like maximizing my Alani usage with tea. Maybe I'm maximizing the hormone, but it's true. A lot of it's from the fake sugar and spices. Yeah, I think if you flame me open like a hunk of meat, like a pig in a butcher shop, my insides would probably, they'd kind of look like an oil spill, probably. I think so. Yeah. Probably. From everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'd be like an oil spill. Oil spill. It would be like the end of Annihilation, but that's me on the inside. Mm-hmm. If you know what I mean. Yeah, probably something like. Mm-hmm. I think so. Little oil spill moment. Mm-hmm. Have you seen that there are blue pigs and there are rabbits with tentacles? Mm. That's just happening now. Yeah, it's just a thing that's happening. Yep, there are blue rabbits and, I mean, the bleh, blue pigs and rabbits that have tentacles sprouting. And yeah, that's just part of life, you know? This has actually been happening though. And the rabbits, it doesn't affect humans at all. So it's some sort of like, I forgot what it is, but it doesn't affect humans. Fix this. The monkey. So it's not a huge deal. Mm-hmm. You thought those were AI. I mean, I don't blame you. I can't blame you. I I get it, you know. Nowadays it's like you never know. Yes, I need my blue watermelon seeds and yellow strawberries that I can buy on Amazon. At this point, you never know. You never know. Literally, you never know. Mm-hmm. I I try to assume things are real, but then it's like, haha, you stupid idiots. I don't know. What can I do about it? I don't know. At this point, it's like, what the heck? What do you do? Haha, you don't know. Sometimes it's hard to tell. You have to pay very close attention. Mm-hmm. And it's very hard. So, yeah. You know those old games that, I mean, way back when it's like, oh, this game is for old people. Those brain age games? That's what we'll have to start playing. Brain age. To help us figure out what's AI and what's not. Yeah. Maybe that'll help. Maybe. I remember when I was younger, I would take those online tests like measure the how old your brain is or like your maturity. And I would go into like an obvious, oh yes, I eat prunes, you know, type of mindset, and I'd be like, huh, yeah, of course my maturity is that of like a 45-year-old. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't it be? It was like so obviously like, uh, would you hate if somebody stepped on your lawn instead of walking on the sidewalk? And it's like, I would, I would be so mad. And it's like, yeah, of course. Fitting for me, huh? Way back when. little fitting for me. Yeah, that's how I'd be. And it's like, no, I wouldn't care. The only thing I would care about if somebody had their pets make and do on my lawn and they just run, they just let it go. I'd get out and I'd yell. I would yell at the human like they yell at the dog. No, no. You know, clean it. What did you do? Gotta rub their face in it. Look at what you did. I haven't had that. It's pretty clean. There was actually recently, there was a baby bird nest that fell, and there were dead baby birds, and it made me so sad. It made me feel really bad. The little baby birds. But I don't know what it was from. Could have been the wind or something. But I'm not sure. I try to feed them, take care of them, stuff like that. Yeah. A storm, a wind, I don't know. It's been a little windy, I would say. So I can see that. You never think about if it's very windy, how do the bird nests just stay, right? Guess they don't. I guess that's just not a thing, huh? That sucks. I wish I could. I wonder if there's something I can get that kind of helps them stay put. But I feel like the mother bird would not appreciate that. So, what can I do, right? Do birds put their baby birds in a birdhouse? I thought they they scoff at that, huh? They scoff at it. They're like, that's interesting. But I want a see-through one. I want one that's see-through so I can see them chilling. But I guess that would be bad for them. It wouldn't be safe, right? I'm gonna see them. But a camera? Like a ring camera? Like that. A ring camera. Is that what it does? That'd be cute. You have a common sweet voice, thank you. Yeah, I love me some trail cams. I love them. I like watching all those things. It's kind of cool to see them just exist without interference. And it's kind of crazy because some animals just get along when, you wouldn't think they would. And they just get along. And they kind of walk around with each other like some random ass animals. When it's like, oh, normally they should be killing and eating each other. And they're just chilling out. It's cool. That's how we should be. I guess that's how we can be. Yeah. Psychopaths walk around in public normally, you know what I mean? Sometimes they just get a coffee. It's the same thing. They just get a coffee some days. They don't do much. So I think sociopaths are worse than psychopaths. Because sociopaths know things are wrong, but psychopaths actually don't have the capacity to understand. So I think sociopaths are worse. That's just how it is. They have the evil intent. The crazy evil intent. I cannot imagine that. Not caring. That is crazy. They're outdated terms? Is it? Hmm. The dark triad. Which version of the Joker are you? The dark and twisted. The sexy one. I knew a sociopath and he tried to use the fact that he knew better. Usually those people are dumb as a box of rocks. So, most times they really are. Antisocial personality disorder. Huh. I didn't know they changed it. When you hang out with the Joker, it's just the normal triad. Oops, sorry. Everything is a changing. Smart ones end up being CEOs. Most CEOs are stupid, at least in my experience. Most of them are they're fine with they're fine with, like, if they have money, they're able to spend it, or yeah, connections and things like that. Normally. Something I've noticed about when I've dealt with some people who are a little crazy and stuff like that is whenever somebody is a bad person, right? From my experience, you never try to get revenge or put yourself in their space, because if somebody's like that, when you leave them alone, they'll do it to themselves and undo themselves. And it happens every time. Somebody that speaks very loudly about something or something like that. And yeah, so whenever somebody is bad to me, I kind of just let them be for the most part. But I'm kind of stupid because I'll always ask if somebody's okay. And like, especially if like they're going through a hard time, I feel bad sometimes and I'll try to be nice. And then I realize some people take that as like, oh, I'm trying to like get up on them or like one up them. And it's like, oh, I feel bad. So, yeah. I've noticed when when I do stuff like that, it can sometimes be taken as like a bad thing. And I was reading up on some stuff, and like a lot of social cues. When I try to like help people or try to be nice, I realize I'm kind of pushing myself more, and it might seem a bit selfish. So I try to step back from that too, because not everybody's asking for help. But it's something that I grew up doing, so it's kind of hard, even if I suck at helping people. But I try. I try. I just like when something bad is happening, that it can be better somehow if I can help it, I guess. And I try. But it can be hard. It's hard to read people sometimes, isn't it? It's better than people that tell you to ask for help if you need it. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I know about the toxic positivity. I've kind of been unlearning that a little bit. A little bit. Because sometimes when you think you're being nice, you could be making it worse. So, you never know. Sometimes you find out after, and you realize, like, oh my gosh, I was being a little rude. Yeah. But sometimes it's nice too. Like, if you see somebody having a hard time, like a pop tire or something, you can always, like, with those people, I feel like if you see somebody that's struggling, you can help, right? Mm. But sometimes, if you don't see somebody actively struggling, you shouldn't do it. Mm-hmm. Something like that. Mm. But it's nice to be nice. Mm. Nice to be nice. Mm. I think I think you guys are very nice from things I've seen, and um, I can tell sometimes, when people do things kind of without thinking, or when they purposely, like, push into it. So, I don't know, I think a lot of you are very nice, and I can see by the way you word things and certain things that are being said. It makes me happy that, yeah, I can see that. I know that's dumb to say, and it's like, oh, you're just trying to make me feel better. I am, but I'm also being honest. Mm-hmm. I think if you get frustrated very easily, you should sit back and relax for a moment, because I can be like that too. And when you say something or do something in the heat of the moment, you can't really take it back. So, mhm. that's why you gotta relax before you do anything. And it'll come out better. Mm-hmm. Just chill out. Chill out. What you yelling for? Lay back. It's all been done before. Something like that. Settle. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I was thinking of this. So I was really excited. I tried the pumpkin alani, which is an energy drink, and let me explain it to you. My little review. I'm the Anthony Fantano of energy drinks. um, so when I popped it open, it was fucking yucky. It was fucking yucky. I thought I had a rotted one or something, so it was fucking yucky. It was nasty. It was foul. It was funky wonky. It was nasty. And I was like, okay, I'll take a drink. And I took a sip, and it literally tastes like, this is my opinion, I can taste that it's filtered water with citric acid, and then it tastes like they took a small amount of, like, crystallized sugar and pumpkin spice, and, like, only a little bit, and they just, like, mixed it in. And it's, you know, when you mix, like, Crystal Light or something in with a drink, and it kind of dissolves into it, and, like, there's only a slight flavor. That's what it tasted like to me. It was kind of weird. Like, I expected, like, whoa, it was gonna be like a crazy flavor, but it just didn't have much. It was kind of weird. I don't know. It didn't taste like much to me. I don't know why. So Alani was bought out by Celsius. So that's probably why they Shaki now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it sucks because the old Alani flavors were so good. Like the don't laugh, but the Kim Aid, which is Kim Kardashian, flavor was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was. I liked it. It was like I it was kind of lemony, like pink lemonade, from what I remember. I don't know. My favorite energy drink? Of all time? Hmm. I like the cherry slush, but I think the Witch's Brew Alani is my favorite. But I really like the Rockstar Strawberry Peach Zero Sugar. Very good drink. And then my favorite Beatus drink, like diabetes. That's what us energy drink fans call um, energy drinks with lots of calories and sugar. Um, it's this one is so fucking good. You have no idea. If you're willing to, if you're willing to shell out 300 calories in your day, the Rockstar whipped strawberry is so good. It is. It's so good. The Monster Rio Punch is good too, but it's 300 calories. It's 300. It's so much. But it's the first one that actually tastes like a creamy strawberry. It's so good, but holy hell. Like, even my breakfast was not 300 calories today. It was like, I think my breakfast today was like, I don't even know, like 80 or something. But I'm eating these freaking zero calorie like thingies, but they work together with other stuff, but they're very filling. Yeah. It's because I have a light breakfast and then I'm gonna have a big dinner. That's how it is. I made stuffed peppers, and I had them yesterday, and then I'll have them today, and then I'll also have them tomorrow. So, as far as lunch goes, I've been having like yogurt and stuff like that with fruit, and it's pretty good. I have stuffed roasted poblano peppers with like a ground beef Spanish rice kind of mix with tomatoes, mushrooms, and spinach because I'm trying to get in some iron if I can. Yep. I want to get in some iron with like spinach, and then from something I've read, when you have like red meat, if you have iron, it helps your body absorb it better. So I've been trying to do that. Yep. Same with pepitas. I'll put them in, well, pepitas are for something else, but I'll have some nuts and stuff in my yogurt so I can get more iron. Just a little bit. Yeah. I've been trying to Iron Max here and there. I will be Iron Man someday. problem is, but I may have to, ouch, go back to the doctor. Because, for some reason, one of my feet, I don't know if it's from like the iron or something, but I think I messed up the veins on my foot, and I've just been having like pains. I don't know why. And it really sucks. Like the top of my foot kind of feels like it's ringing pain, like all day, every day, and it makes it hard to sleep a little bit sometimes. So I don't know why. I'll figure it out. But yeah, it's kind of weird. There's sometimes where it hurts more than others. No, it's not diabetes. It's specifically the top of my foot, when diabetes is more like it's kind of like, it's hard to explain, but it's only like the top of my foot in one area, so I think it's the veins. Yeah, something like that. But I have very low blood pressure, and probably poor circulation. So yeah, and I haven't been bruising as much recently. Isn't that crazy? Hello. Yep. Not as much. I'm really happy because I looked like I got into a boxing match whenever I'd wake up. It was so bad. It's like I got into a boxing match with my covers. I always think about, it was so embarrassing when I visited my friends in real life and they saw that the back of my legs were all bruised, like bad. And it was literally just from sleeping. And they're like, oh my god. And it was like just sleeping. That's it. And it's like, what can I do? It was from moving. Yeah. I just had that problem. But I haven't been bruising so much. I'm so happy. Yeah. Because it's very annoying. It's very annoying. I hope you take care of your iron and stuff too. Wear hockey pads to bed. You're right. I have to wear a full suit of armor. I have to like defend myself. This VTuber model looks so Anglo-Saxon. So true. You're right, actually. I had that in mind when I was designing myself. I actually wrote that down, but it was hard to translate into Japanese, so yeah, sorry. But I tried. Hope I got it right. Yeah, of course. For real though, I hope you take care of yourself as much as possible. Yeah. And you eat enough. What date ideas do you have? Rec room? But like separate? And you're both in separate rooms. And then you get to see how much damage. And then you can tell how much rage is in that person. And if they're, like a good candidate. Something like that, yeah. It depends on, is that for you? Or is that not for you, If they broke one measly glass, it's like, dude, it's a rec room, do better. right? Yeah. I've never been to a rec room. No, I've never been to one. hmm I've I want to go to a rec room so bad. Hello. For real, I want to go to a rec room so bad. It seems so fun. hmm I want to break stuff. I want to go to a rec room that allows me to put stuff on fire too. That would be cool. That's my dream. Does that exist? I want to like, I don't know. I don't know if they exist. Rage room, rec room. Yeah. I want to do it, you know? It's a controlled setting. Yeah, that'd be cool. I think I'm too scared to blow stuff up. I don't know why. I know that's a difference, but I feel like that'd be scary. What's that song that goes back up, hands up, hands up? That's the song I would play. I think it's Limp Bizkit. It might be just break shit. Hello. Yeah, break stuff. It's all about the he shit, she shit, bullshit. Yeah. That'd be me. Or I would play, I know what I would play. Heavy Rotation by AKB48. One of those two. Heavy rotation. Yeah, very loud. I remember I suggested, like going to a rage room or a rec room with my friends, but I don't think we found one. Yeah. I'll put on Warzone by Yoko Ono. How about that? I'll do Warzone, and then I have another speaker of just the saw sound effects with like the pig squealing and shit like that. That'd be fun. Yeah. It'd be awesome. It would feel good. It would feel good. What's that? What's that song that they play to like make fun of Germany or something? And it's like ding 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 ding, and it has like the cuckoo bird going cuckoo. What about that one? If you know, you know. Never. Cuckoo. That's. Can play that. They use it to make fun of Germans. It's hard to explain. Okay, it's hard to explain. Fish lit by diabetes. I think you're probably right. So I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna agree. That reminds me. Okay. When they eventually allow food trucks, like instead of ice cream trucks, I think that they should have specific ones where hot women will like feed you, and it depends on what they're selling. So say they decide to sell like they do a medieval concept like mutton, but it's a food truck. They have to dress up, and then they also have to feed you beer, and they pour it in your mouth, and they drive around your neighborhood. No, this is a food truck. This is a food truck. This is a food truck. It's 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 a sexy Ren fair on wheels. Yeah. Mhm. And then for hot dogs, it has to be a bunch of like kind of fat-ish like older guys with baseball hats that have a like a New York accent. They're like, the whole time you're eating it, they're like, see how fucking good that is. You ain't never had anything like this before, the whole time that you eat it. So they're like themed, they're themed with what you want. Something like that. Yeah. And then when you want like a Dubai matcha oat milk thing, they're all just people from Portland that they're like all of those in quotations roommates in Portland where there's like 7 people in one house because they know what the hell is up. They will give you the best latte you've ever had in your life. It's true. I used to really like this girl from Portland that made she drew art online, and although people from Portland like dress wacky and weird, they're kind of cool. Like, they really do believe in their own style. I can respect it. Like when they wear like a skirt over jeans, you know what? They're going full hog into that. That's okay. You know? They do. They do. The whole hog. It's true. I can respect that a little bit. I can respect that. I have for what that is, that's okay. You know? I think it's awesome. Portland is Reddit, but in real life, no. I think what place is the most Reddit? I don't know. I can't think about it. Austin, Texas. You said that so matter-of-factly. I'm just gonna agree. You know what? You're right. I don't know what you mean, but you are so sure that you're right. Okay? You're right. You know, you're right. Oh no. Why did it do that? Sorry. Somebody's eating my wires. It's the cricket. Whenever I'm streaming, it has to be in. It has to, somehow. It's in there. Actually, I don't know what that was. Sometimes, I don't know. I've heard it's like feedback from something, but I have everything on airplane mode, usually, when I stream. Depends, but usually. Like I do now, so I don't know what it is. Interference. I wonder. Like, I don't know how. Yeah. I guess. I try to, like, get as little interference as possible, but it's kind of hard. I don't know. No, I usually... Okay, this is... this is so bad. Um, I usually don't have much turned on because, like, even lights, sometimes, sometimes I just walk around with my flashlight on my phone. Cause I don't know. I just, I just don't wanna like. I don't know. I wanna. I don't know. I'm just used to saving money like that. So, yeah. When I grew up, um, I guess it was stuff like that. So, I don't know. And yeah, I feel like I go like whenever the light is fully on. I need I need one of those like hats with the little lantern and like the big nightgown. No, 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 not a headlamp. Like Scrooge. Yeah, like Scrooge. No, the lantern I hold. I hold in my hand. And I kind of dangle it around. You know what I mean? Like, for example, I'll hear a little like, and then I go, who goes there? And the lantern needs to like shake back and forth really fast, so it looks like it might break, and it's like implying it, you know? Just, you get it. You get it. Mm-hmm. What? Who is that? Who is tapping? Who is tapping in my sanctuary? Sure, I'll do that. Not gonna lie though, those nightgowns are so comfy. Like the really big ones. I like them. Who is tapping at my chamber door? Who? Something like that. Mm-hmm. They're cool. The Scrooge socks? Yes. Yes. I do like slippers. Mm-hmm. I wear different slippers sometimes. But I like wearing big socks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's fun. I hope these are always comfy. Programmer socks? Maybe. Maybe. So what? Yeah? And? Huh? What are you gonna do about it? Huh? Yeah? I do like those socks like that. I like them. They're cute. Mm-hmm. I used to learn coding, so, you know, it all adds up. I tried to learn some Python, of course, because I was like, no, this was years ago, because I was like, I have to learn how to do something else. So I tried to, and I don't know, I just forgot and I didn't care. So yeah, I wanted to learn. This was like before, I think this was like maybe a little during COVID, maybe, because I was like, yeah, I need to pick up some skills. And I can't say I code because I don't. But I tried, huh? I tried, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I tried. for me. It's not for me, guys. It's not for me. Even though I don the outfit, I am a stolen valor coder. The socks, all for show. All for show. It's true. Yeah. I didn't earn those stripes. I merely bought them. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. Okay, I'll see you later too. Okay? Mm. Bye bye. Thanks for the fun talk. Bye bye. See you later for more ASMR. Bye bye. Have a nice day, and thank you for working so hard, and good luck at work, and do your best, and make sure you eat and drink, okay?